Hey cuties, it's Seria. How are you guys? I'm so happy that the last video definitely did really great. And thank you for your love and support. You guys definitely motivated me to keep going and make another one. I feel like that's my main purpose of the channel anyways. But yeah, this is another grinding video for an hour and 22 minutes. It was supposed to be just for an hour, but I think I just kind of ignored that. It's okay. It's better for you guys. So yeah, get prepared to hear my annoying voice and put me on the background, do whatever you need to do while we grind, because yeah. Low-key, I just woke up and it's like really windy, so again, don't mind the background noises. You're gonna hear this a lot, bro. It's okay. I woke up, but I had my coffee, so we're okay. Guys, let's get ready for this. You know, I was like debating. No, I wasn't. Okay, I don't know what to talk about. I have a list, guys, don't worry. I was trying to use my keyboard because I was like, guys, I have a new keyboard, so like, I should probably use it, right? And something hit me that Roblox doesn't add like Bluetooth keyboards to their play, and I'm like, guys, why not? And before anyone's like, just use your laptop. No, Rebecca, no. It's gonna explode on me. It's gonna explode. I pressed 3 tabs and it's already lagging like crazy. So, can't do that. But guys, we need to add a petition. Roblox needs to add more Bluetooth, guys. It would be so much fun anyways, because maybe I can do like ASMR while talking. I don't know, it sounds fun. Does anyone else use Tradery or like Adobe trading values? I heard like they're like preppy values. I use them sometimes like when I'm trying to trade potions for like pets I want to make megas. But other people are like, that's so unreliable. You're always gonna overpay or whatever. And I'm like, to be fair, I don't mind overpaying. I prefer to overpay just so that I have a guaranteed yes. But other times it doesn't work. And I know that's like lowering my value in my inventory, but I couldn't care less. I just like the pets I want, you know? Happy values, guys. Some people hate that, and sorry, guys. I'm just happy with my pets. My dog's right here, and she's heavy and fat. She'll like walk around. You're gonna hear tapping noises everywhere. I just woke up, but I had my coffee, so I think that's okay. Guys, it's just me. Like, I can't drink any other coffee unless it's like the vanilla Starbucks Frappuccino. So good. So good. I just finished the regions anyway, guys. I was so confident. It's algebra, and I failed algebra 1 by like a couple points last year. Only because my teacher sucks. Like, some people were like, how? You're like the smartest person in the class. How do you fail? Shut up. My teacher was butt cheeks, and I was like in the back with all my friends. So of course I didn't pay attention, but like it was crazy because we were all not paying attention, right? But they understood everything so well. I'm like, how? I'm so lost. Yeah, but I felt that. But then when I had it this year, my teacher was so amazing and chill, and like he's really cool. So when I actually started learning, I was like, this is so easy. How did I not pass last year? My teacher was booty cheeks, guys. I'm telling you, it's always the teacher's fault. And yeah, I was super confident in the test. Yeah, I hope I pass. I was calculating and I was like, you know what? I might pass. I might pass this. Let's hope I pass. I really hope I pass. Because now that I'm talking about it, I have second thoughts. It's okay. You know how you just have these terrible teachers? I remember in Spanish in middle school, I would have, in 6th grade it was fine, you know, my Spanish teacher, all we did was copy, but then she retired because she had like breast cancer, I think. And the whole 7th and 8th grade we had substitutes every day, and we only learned like 2 subjects in the whole 2 years. And then we finally got a teacher in 8th grade, but she sucks. Like, she was terrible. She had over 200 reports, but she was not fired yet. Yeah, that's not cute. Guys, I need a coffee break. Guys, ASMR. But, anywho's, I once woke up yesterday, and I was like really shaky. Like, I couldn't even move, and things were spinning. So when I finally, I went to my parents' bed, right? I slept on one side, and it felt better. I got up, and I was like, dang, I'm back to being dizzy. So I slept on the floor, because it just felt nicer, because like the AC was on. It was really cool. I went on my bed because my dog kept licking my face. And of course she licked my face in the bed. It's okay. That's just life. And then I was like dizzy, okay, and then when I woke up I was like, okay, you know what, it's not as dizzy anymore. And then I searched it up, and it was because I was dehydrated. And I was looking back and I was like, oh, I haven't drinking like real water. Oh, ouch. I have not drinking real water in 3 days. And yeah, that makes sense. So I started drinking water like crazy, and it felt better. Like, God bless, thank you, my health. I need to remember that this is my holy temple. I gotta start acting up and yeah, treating my body right. Yeah, I need like somebody to remind me each time that I need to drink water to survive. It's so bad. I took off my bracelets because I realized that I talk a lot with my hands. And I was like, oh, so that's like with the jittering noises I always made last video. Makes sense. It's okay. Guys, I need to drink more water. Guys, this is a reminder. Drink water. Drink water, guys. And I'm honestly trying to get money to build all these houses. And they're from like a lot of preppy builds. I'll link them because, yeah. I'll link them. Because I'm not original. So I'll be copying a bunch of builds and you're going to see that. You're like, huh, I seen that on YouTube. Yeah. Because I copied it. And you're gonna see signs saying, this is from blank, this is not from me. Because I am not a stealer, okay? I don't steal people's builds like that. Because that's just annoying. I hate when people do that. So I don't want to be one of those. And then when I like finally do that, I have a ruler's castle and I want to like waste like 100,000 on that ruler's castle. Because I like big houses, okay? So I want to make this super preppy, super like bright. And I want to do that. I just need to like finish all these other builds. Because I'm bored. We need 2 times event. What are those called? 2 times weekends? I don't know, but I need those. I'm waiting for the Summerfest only because I love the 2 times weekend thing. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry, guys. But I remember getting so much money on that. I got like 50k in like 2 days. And I was like, guys, I need to do this more. Especially when you have 2 pets and you're a baby. Yeah, get your alt account, everything. You're gonna be super rich. Because we need those. I have so much. I want to buy 100 of those chests with petware. And I want to like get, I don't know how I feel about eggs. Me personally, I'll only spend money on eggs if they have like really cute pets. And I'm not talking about like 1 to 2 pets. I'm talking about like a bunch of pets. I want to like all the pets, you know? Most of all the pets. Because what if I only want 1? It's like so hard to get. Yeah, that's a waste of my money. I'm good. Or I'll just trade, you know. You know that moonlight butterfly? It's so pretty and my sister has it after like the first try and I'm like, guys, how? I don't really care about the butterflies. I'm sorry. That was so mean. And the butterflies are cute, okay? I'm just not a butterfly person. I'm scared of them in real life. They're so gross. Unpopular opinion, but like, ugh. I hate flying insects. They're so scary. I mean, they're pretty to look at, but if they come near me, I'm gonna run. They're so scary.
Yeah, so my dad was like walking in and I looked like a weirdo just talking to myself. So this is like another recording. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, continuation. Oh, sorry. Continuation, right? So we don't go back to school until the 26th because of regions, which is thankfully we're over with that for freshmen. But I don't miss when my teachers would yell at me. Not yell at me personally, but like the class for not knowing a specific question. Because like I remember my English teacher, I hated her class. She was so bipolar and I don't know when she's nice or when she's like really mean. But at first I was like, oh my gosh, she's so sweet. I can't wait to have her as my teacher. But as months went past, I was like, I hated this class. I would dread it so much only because in this Romeo and Juliet topic, right? We were doing these puns and then she was like, what does this pun mean? And we're like, I don't know. And she was yelling at us. And she was like, you know what? Make a pun yourself. Make a pun yourself. And we tried to. And she was like, you know what? I can't come up with a pun myself. But you should do it. Like, what? If you don't know, how am I supposed to know? And, like, she just kept yelling at us for not knowing what these puns meant. I'm like, are you really going to yell at us? We don't even know it. Just give up and tell us. Yeah, we had a whole lecture. It's not cute. And, I don't know, sometimes she gives us more work. In the last 3 days, she would, like, purposely give us, like, homework and stuff. While all the other classes, we didn't have anything. Do you hate us? I make jokes about that to my anatomy teacher only because she's, like, really chill and I love her so much. But that teacher, every day when it was English, I would literally cry. I'd be like, I don't want to go to English. And Spanish was also as boring because it was repetitive, but then again, repetition's the only reason I pass. I have 100 in that grade, in that class for every semester. But English, I used to like English, alright, but she's the reason she ruined it for me. And she didn't like how I was using like really big words. And she's like, you know what, make it simpler. And I'm like, aren't you an English teacher? But okay. It did not feel like honors to me. It felt more like a basic class. I don't know. Oh, something about that class, I hated it so much. Because one day she'll be like really nice, and the other she'll be yelling at you on the top of her lungs. She spends 20 minutes lecturing us, and she's like, I don't mean to parent you. And she says that, and then she's like, sorry, we have to like get back to this. You're always so slow. She'll blame it on us that we're slow. But, you know, it's okay. It's okay. We're over it. I'm going to get out of that class. Ugh, that teacher. It's okay. I think she's a great person, just not a great teacher. She has no patience whatsoever. I'm using a new editing app because I've been using CapCut my whole life, right? I had also like past channels which I deleted because they were so cringy, but I've been using CapCut since I was a baby. Well, technically a baby, but everyone's like, don't use CapCut. They're gonna like steal your content and like they won't give you credit. And if they get copyrighted, it's your fault. And so I stopped using it. I was like, oh my gosh, really? So I stopped CapCut anyways. I tried downloading other ones and they were super confusing. Other times I'm like, I just don't get it, or like it's too much work. So ultimately I went to Velo, and honestly that it's like the easiest only because I'm very familiar with it. I used to use it before CapCut, or like with CapCut. So it's okay. I just don't like how like some of the effects they're not free. So that's a little annoying, but I think it's pretty simple. So I like it. It's not bad. It's just I don't like how I can't overlay videos because like that's like the whole point, you know. But whatever, it's okay. I can live with that only because I don't need to do all that complicated stuff in this channel, thankfully. But it was so confusing, and guys, is the CapCut thing real? Because I'm like low-key struggling without it. But it's not bad. I can live with it. Velo's not that bad. I like it. Anywho, I don't know where I was going with this, but this is a whole new editing app, and I'm still trying to figure out how to use it. So these effects, they're kind of cute. I just wish there was more color variety. This is a weird thing, but like after a lot of my friends, they have like boyfriends, right? And so when I see them and they're having trouble, I'm like, guys, this is such an easy way to like solve it. And like being a spectator in someone's relationship, it's so nice because you can see who's in love and who's not. Other times it's like, yeah, no, he's a red flag. You can see it, or like she. And like I love being like the smarty because I'm like, guys, all you have to do is this, or like you guys should like do this. And I give them such good advice. Like even I'm like so shocked. I'm like, I gave that advice. Oh my goodness. Not in like a narcissistic way, but like I love being a spectator in people's relationship. It's so much funner because I'm like, guys, I can like totally give you advice, and it's kind of cute, you know. I'm like a big romance webtoon type of person. So when I see other people like who are like truly in love, I'm like, guys, y'all are so cute. Stop it. I love it. But then again, I'm like, I feel like I don't want a boyfriend, like, bro. Ugh. I feel like I see so many other guys and I get the ick. So I'm like, guys, you know what? The sound of a boyfriend sounds fun, but having one, it's giving me the ick already. So maybe I'm just not ready. Other times I see the guys and I'm like, he's clearly not ready for a relationship. I can see that. You know, in middle school, freshman year was actually really fun, you know. I'm gonna jump back to the other part where I was talking about school. But freshman year was really fun. And honestly, it's probably one of my favorite years, besides 6th grade. 6th grade was so fun. But I don't know why I was so burnt out in middle school. Middle school, I just kept thinking about, like, high school since 3rd grade. Because I don't have, like, a neighborhood where we all go to the same high school. It's like we won't ever see each other again unless we go to the same high school. We're all very separated. So I was, like, always putting pressure on myself and trying to do everything. And I collapsed. And I don't remember, oh guys, just like get good grades, but like don't put so much pressure on yourself, because it's not that deep at the end of the day. I used to roll my eyes when people said that. I was like, you don't get it. No, now I get it. Like, don't put so much pressure on yourself. You're ruining your childhood. Middle school's supposed to be fun. But then again, I had like terrible toxic friends, so whatever. This year's so much better. I learned. It's okay. I feel like if I didn't have what I had in middle school, I wouldn't have turned out like this. So it's okay. I remember all the girls. I was like a pushover, so I would say yes to everything. So when there was these girls I knew in the bathroom, they would like hype me up saying, hey, don't just like try saying no. It's so much easier. It is an answer itself. And they would like hype me up to say that. They're like, you need to say no. Step up for yourself. Those are the type of people who like gave me comfort. I love them so much. They will always be a part of my memory till I die, because they were so sweet and I love them so much. They're part of the reason I'm like, no. I'll say no to everything now. It's a very fun thing until I accidentally say it to my mom. Yeah, I'll be like, oh, I mean yes, my bad. Yeah, it's okay. She loves me, guys. I hate people who like pretend to be gangsters in the hallways, because it's so funny with their sagging pants and their walk. Their walk is what really gets me. Every time we do that, me and my friends, we would mock how they walk and laugh like crazy. It's weird, but it's so funny how they think they're so cool, but they really aren't. I don't know why people think that being a gangster is so cool now. I think it's so lame, because you're ruining your life from doing that. I don't think they know the actual meaning of being a gangster, but it's not cool. I'll tell you that much. I don't know. I see people like trying to vape at the young age, and I'm like, guys, come on. Do you all hate yourself that much? It's not cool. Don't do that. It disappoints me, if anything. I'm not even mad at them. I'm like, is this how you want to deal with your life? It's already so short. Why shorten it even more, you know? But then again, you know how like how that people are going through something, so you can't be mad at them? That's how I feel. I can't hate them too much because I know something's going on. Maybe it's family or themselves, but it's so hard to hate on them. I'm like, I understand you. It's okay. It's okay. I don't understand you, actually, but I know that I can try to sympathize with you. You know how everyone's like, girls is like supporting other girls no matter if they're wrong? No, that is not a girl's girl. That's not a girl's girl. A girl's girl is having the other girl's back. And we do not downplay other girls, guys. That's a girl's girl. So when I see other girls, like, hyping each other up for fighting, I'm like, guys, are you sure you can support your girl in front of everybody else? But when you're by yourself, you have to correct them. That's how I would do it. Like, I'll back my homegirl up. But when I see that she's clearly doing something wrong, I'm gonna go saying, hey, can we talk in private? Yeah, I think you're doing this wrong. Like, I think you're at the wrong for this one. That's a true thing. And like, you can have your girls back, you know? It's just that when you see them doing wrong, that's when you have to like stop. We don't do that. You know, this is recently, but like, it's so hard to walk with God sometimes. Because I'll be praying, and I'm like, am I even praying right? Or like, I'll be reading, I'm like, am I reading the Bible right? Or am I just checking off a box? It's so hard. But I recently met this friend, and he's like a junior, right? And we would like call him uncle because he's just actually funny and really easy to bully. And you know, he was like helping me. He was like, he's not a Christian, he's a Muslim, but we had like something similar, and he would give me pep talks about God, and I'm like, wow, he was so cool. And I was scared because I was like, you know what, is this really gonna work? Is he gonna hate on me? Because a bunch of these people do, not like Muslims, but like just some people I know, they will like downplay Christianity. I'm like, okay, so we'll see how this ends. And he was talking to me about how God is like so close to you, and he's not screaming at you to get your attention anymore. You're close with him, so of course you're not gonna hear him, because he's right next to you at all times. And I was like, damn, that's deep. And he's like, he's merciful, and he loves you so much, so why would he leave you? He never does. He's so faithful like that and loving. And I'm like, yeah, that's who God is. And I'm like, guys, I needed that, because I had a whole mental breakdown for like a good 2 days. The first day I was so unsure of myself. I'm like, am I doing this right? What am I doing? Am I not even close to God? Am I doing everything wrong? Other time, and then the second day I was just crying because I was like, you know what, I am not doing anything right. I'm like a failure of a Christian. And then I realized Christianity is not really about being perfect, you know? God knows that. If we were perfect, we wouldn't need Jesus. And I feel so much better now, and I'm like, okay, how to pray is like just setting into that mood and just giving everything to God. And I was like, how do I give everything to God? So just sat there and told God everything, from my feelings to how thankful I am. Not just being thankful, you know. I was talking about like my excitement about this channel. I was talking about coffee. I love coffee. But yeah, that's how I would pray. At times I would tell him how I'm feeling. Like, am I being angry? Am I angry at you? Am I angry at someone else? Yeah, that's kind of that's like a bunch, the big part of it. And I was like, I realized that in order to hear God's voice, I need to like sit down with him, which I have not been doing. I've been talking to God, but not talking with God. Yeah, I'm sorry for like those who are not Christian. Like, I'm not sorry. For those who aren't Christian, I am just saying my feelings, okay? I just yap, okay? I'll talk about anything and everything, and I'm not trying to do anything, okay? Planting a seed is sure my part, but you being with God is God's part. That's his job, not my part, not my fault. Wait, what? Sorry, it's not my job. So this is just me yapping. I'm not trying to tell you to be Christian or anything. I'm not pushing it. Never push. Guys, if you're a Christian, don't ever push someone to do that. The only thing you're doing is leading them away from God. So yeah, I was reading this Bible verse and I was like, it says, God is the one who teaches you and it brings you closer to him and Jesus. Nobody else. So yeah, it's not my job. So I'm not trying to force anything, I promise. I'm just talking about how I feel because I was having such a big breakdown and now I'm happy again. So praise be to the Lord. Okay, anyways. Yeah, thanks for that pep talk. But I don't know what else to talk about now. You know those girls who grew up ugly and are like but like they're like really pretty now and they're like the sweetest, most funniest people I've ever known. I love those type of people because you know how like pretty girls sometimes they actually don't have a personality. They are like the most gorgeous person I've ever met. But when I talk to them, they're really like, they're very bland. Yeah, that's like, I'm like, guys, please, you're so pretty. Get out there. You don't have to be this bland girl on social media, you know? And I met a couple of them. But those people who are so pretty because they grew up ugly, they're the most funniest people I know. And sometimes they don't even know they're ugly. They're like really pretty. They think they're ugly. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You're blind. And I get so confused because I'm like, you're so pretty, what the freak? But it's okay. It's whatever. I'm still mad. My friend is like that. She's like so pretty and she doesn't understand it. And I get so mad. But I'm her little hype girl or simp or something. Because she's just gorgeous. I remember my mom, she still does it. She'll put my hair up like really tight. Sometimes I looked like a bald chick when I was a child. But hey, that made me have like personality because I had to rely on humor in order to get friends. So yeah, thanks mom. I feel like that's like, I love people who don't know they're really pretty because they're just so humble and so cute. I fall in love with them instantly. Alright, enough about me gushing about things. Guys, people think I'm so gay from doing this. No, I'm not. I'm straight, guys. But I respect y'all who are in the community. Mwah. You know, those girls who won't give up on this guy who's already dating someone. Yeah, I've met like one person and they would like downplay the girl he's dating. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? You should drop him. Like, let go of him. Because he's already dating, he's very happy, clearly. And the only person dying and deteriorating because of this is you. So you're gonna let it go and move on. That's like the best advice I can give them. Like, don't be delusional. If a guy's like dating someone, he's not there for you. He is not interested in you. Unless he's like a red flag. Yeah, because I'm telling you, if he's dating someone and he's interested in you and you're not dating him, he will do it again when you're dating him. He's gonna cheat. Sorry. I don't know, some cheaters, they will cheat again. Eventually. But who knows, you know, I could be wrong. I'm still young, I don't understand stuff. But especially those guys who like don't give his all to you. If he's not giving his 100% while you're giving your 100%, drop him. Because clearly he doesn't care as much as you do. You know those times where like you're so lazy, you don't want to get up and you just kind of ignore everybody, but you love them so much. But then it's like you're not even lazy, you're just kind of tired and stressed out. That's how I felt for the past like couple of weeks, honestly. I was so pissed at people for no reason. And then I just didn't want to do anything. I just kind of sat there and I knew I should have done something like the chores, but I didn't. I saw text messages from people and I'm like, I should answer. Sometimes I answer, other times I kind of like put myself on do not disturb and scroll for hours. Because, you know, I just need that me time. I feel like I'm what's it called again? Introvert, extrovert, ambivert? Yeah, an ambivert. I feel like I get a lot of energy from being around people. That's how like I fuel. But sometimes I need some time for myself to like recharge because I get tired easily. Not easily, but after like I'm a very big morning person. So when it hits the afternoon, I'm like, okay, I need to be by myself because I'm so tired. Yeah, I feel like that was me right now. I just need to recharge because I was so done from socializing the whole time. And yeah, sometimes I'll be like really deprived of people. So I'm like, guys, I miss you so much. And I'll be like really talkative and excited. And then after like 2 days, I'm like, okay, guys, I'm gonna recharge again. But I'm glad that my friends like understand that. They're like, oh yeah, that period. You know, my friends, they're actually like really funny. We can talk about anything. And I mean like the bathroom or like a bunch of jokes. And we would not judge each other at all. We would like hype each other up and like play along with it. That's how amazing they are. That's why I love them so much. They literally taught me how to be like how to have good friends. Because in middle school, I had terrible friends, bro. I remember them. They were very competitive. Everyone, like in the whole grade, they were very competitive. Other times, they were so fake. They were like they were very bipolar. I just remember that. Honestly, I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that anymore. And I was so happy to graduate from 8th grade. And then I realized, okay, I kind of missed them. I could have done so many different things, but it's okay. In 8th grade, it was one of my best memories because I had a whole new friend group and they were all super sweet and chaotic. Yeah, they were very overstimulating, but in the good way. I love them a lot. They were very sweet. And I like remember crying over that. I was looking at my yearbook and crying in the first few couple of weeks of this year. And I was like, I miss 8th grade so much, blah, 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 blah. And then I came to realize, like, you know what? This is not bad either. And I got, like, really happy. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I'm, like, really bad at explaining. And I talk really fast. I hope this is not overstimulating to you. You know, it just made me realize that in this game, if you, like, give them what they want, specifically, you get extra bucks. Yeah, I didn't realize that when I came. I, like, started playing a month ago in Adopt Me. After taking a whole year break, every year I come back to Adopt Me. After taking, like, 9 months off of Adopt Me. It's an on and off relationship, I'm telling you. And when there was these new things, some people hate it, but I love it because now they have a lot of emotion and that just adds a lot of depth into Adopt Me. And I like that. Guys, ignore the background noise. I'm in the city. Things happen. It's okay. But anyways, yeah, I like that we get extra bucks for doing what they want. Just, I hate when I gaslight myself into having that item and I try to find it. I'm like, guys, I promise you I have it. I never had it. I'm a gaslighter to myself. I feel my voice drying up and I need coffee again. I'll be back in like 3 seconds. Rehearing myself talk, I feel like there's so much, I don't know, there was so much empty sounds and like white noise. It pisses me off. But it's okay because I can't help that really. But it does bother me that sometimes my voice gets louder and sometimes it muffles. And I'm like, I can't help that, bro. Because my AirPods, low-key, they have terrible microphone. They have a terrible microphone. And I think just talking into my iPad like a wacko is funner. I know it adds depth, but like, I don't like it sometimes because like I get loud. Other times I get really quiet, and other times it like muffles. It's so inconsistent, and I don't know how that doesn't trigger your brain. Because it does for me. But you know what? It's okay. Because if I were you, I wouldn't mind. At the same time, this is me gaslighting myself, by the way. It's just, if I was playing a Adopt Me and I heard someone talk, I think that's great. You know, I would hear like a bunch of documentaries from Call Me Chris or Mango Butt or Stephanie Sue. just because it would help me, and it would like, I like hearing people talk, right, while I grind, so this is like fine. And my whole life I was like, you know, it'd be great if there was a channel that would talk while grinding for like a good couple hours, because every time I like searched about those like Adopt Me grinding videos, I would only hear, I would like, there was like aesthetic music, and I was like, I can't work with that, I'm gonna fall asleep and get bored so easily. But watching them grind was very motivating, and I just had a whole aesthetic phase because of them. But I was like, you know what, I'm not great at being aesthetic, I'm really bad at it, so I'll just give up on that. And now I'm here. I was like, you know what, screw it, someone had to do it, and I'm here. And honestly, Adopt Me is fun. It helps motivate me to like keep going, play Adopt Me while I wait for cute pets. I'm so mad I missed so many other cute pets, like the Glormy pets and all that. I'm like, guys, it's so cute. I wish I was there. But anywho's, whatever. Again, I'm saying whatever only because it's like a coping method. I'm like, it's okay. It could have been worse, right? Right? What was I talking about again? Shoot. Let me go back to the recording. Alright, I'm back. Okay, back to the channel thing. So, I never really heard people, like, do this and make, like, talk for an hour. That's, like, a part of Adopt Me. So, I was like, you know what? This is kind of cute. And I did it. I'm here now, guys. Oh, right. And I said, well, I like yapping a lot, right? And I love Adopt Me. So, why not do it? Because I can yap for hours and not get tired. And I was like, you know what? This is a great talent. Let me use it. We're going to change topics now because I don't know how to transition to another topic. Yeah, this is going to be a little choppy. I feel like as an essay writer, I feel like everything I do, there needs to be a smooth transition in order to go to another topic. And I'm like, that sounds like such a nerd thing to say. Oh, by the way, for ice cream, I bought ice cream cups and didn't realize we had to individually put like ice cream on it. So I bought 100 of them without knowing. And I was like, this is such a cool update. I'm like, because I never saw this, right? And I was like, this is so cool. And I realized the cups are not edible. So I was like, I should have just gotten cones. My dumb just ignored that completely. It's whatever. You know, that was like a waste of $100. Could have used that for a build. But yeah. You know, I'm in the middle of building one of this girl named Kylie. That's all I remember. Like Kylie times Angels, I think. That's her YouTube channel. She makes like the best preppy builds ever. I'll like link her channel in like the description, and like all the builds I'm gonna make, because I made a whole playlist of which builds I want to make from her YouTube channel, because she's so talented, and I love the colors she uses because it's not too bright and it's very pastel-y, and I love me some pastel preppy colors, and she literally adds everything I ever wanted in a build. Yeah, I'm gonna build all hers, and I'm like in the middle of building her Royal Palace build, and I went from 60k to 48k, and it's like only the bottom half. Yeah. And my dumb decision was like, you know what, I should probably add pet displays to make it cuter. And I realized I'm gonna be broke after that. I'm good. So I ignored that because this 60k was supposed to last me for 2 builds. And then I want to do this other one. She's making a new build right now, a modern mansion, I think. Or I think it was either the modern mansion celebrity home. But I've been trying to build in those houses, and it's so hard right now. And I would get mad at myself. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, build in those empty houses that cost me Robux. And I want to make use of it, right? But there's no builds I've seen on YouTube. And I want to make one original build in my royal palace. My ruler's castle house. And I want to make it original, but I want to, like, collaborate all the builds I had in each of my builds. In each of my houses and make it into one. But I was like, you know, that's a lot of work. I'll see. We'll see. Because I don't want to get too ahead of myself, because every time I do that, I get burnt out. And I'm like, guys, that's on me. You know what's so funny? I told myself that I would talk slower. And then here I am talking really fast and losing breath. And it's only been 34 minutes in. I don't know why. I think I'm just a fast talker. Because every time I like try to talk slow, I get so excited and I start talking more and more. And I'm like, guys, you know what? This backfired. I remember there used to be like routes for Adopt Me. Like it was like first a pizza place and then the donut shop. No, not a donut shop. Sorry. I keep thinking the salon is a donut shop only because the donut house is so similar. Okay, the salon, and then it was the beach, and then the house. House. And then it was the school, and then the playground. Wait, no, I switched the... Wait, no. Before the playground, it would be the beach. But there was like a whole thing, and I remembered it so well that I would be in that specific location before the pets told me it was. And now it's so randomized, but it's kind of fun. I mean, I like the extra bucks, so I'm not complaining. But it was a little easier if there was a schedule. But then again, the unpredictableness is kind of fun. Well, maybe for me. That's just for me. You know, so every school year, the last 2 months of school is so tiring. You kind of feel like you just want to give up, and you're so burnt out, you kind of just stop trying. And that was me. There was like 3 months left before the last semester ended, right? And the first month, I just kept going. The last 2 months, though, I was like, you know what? I'm going to give up. So I'm going to slack. I slacked a little bit. And I'll tell you, my grade is literally going to be a mid-90s or low 90s. Which I'm not complaining. That's still pretty good. Better than 80. But still, I feel like I could have done better. But do I really want to? No. It's the last 2 months. I'm good. Why would I actually try? Because all I'm doing is counting the days before summer break. Because at least I can like enjoy my I can enjoy July before June and August, which I have to work. So it's not bad. Plus I like SYP. You know, I'm working with my friends, and yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna try to have fun, at least. I'm out of breath now. Great. And there's still so much time left. You know, I'm like almost through my list of what I'm gonna talk about, so now I'll have to like stop recording and figure out something else. You know, am I the only one who just has anxiety if I'm not like done finishing something? Like, I can't procrastinate. It's like a really bad thing. I don't know. Maybe it's probably a superpower or something. But like, if I am given something, I will do it the day of, so that I don't have to do it later. Because if I don't do it the day of, the whole day I'm gonna be like, when should I do this? Should I do this now? What if I like get stressed and I don't ever finish it? What if I fail because I don't do so good because I'm rushing it? So I just kind of like, that's the only thing I will ever think about if I don't finish it. So I finish it, of course. And then I'm like, guys, I'm so tired. But then again, you have like so much more time to do what you wanted to do, you know? So big advice for those who want to like stop procrastinating, or like those who want to like have more time to do what you want. Do your assignments the day of, even if it's like due a month in advance. Just do it now so you don't have to do it later. Because while everyone's cramming in that last day and stressing, maybe they like that. Because I know that some people who procrastinate, they love the adrenaline. But if you're not like that, just do it the day of. Because while they're stressing, you're kind of here relaxing for the whole month, you know? Yeah, that's just the best advice I can give you guys. Because, yeah, it'll help a lot. And you can put that as one of your weaknesses for jobs or something. That's kind of what I did. Next topic. You know, some people kept telling me I write like AI. I would like use the AI generator to see how AI my essay is. And mind you, this is how I talk. This is how like I write. And they said 99 to 100% AI. And I'm like, guys, it's not. It's me. And a lot of people would make jokes about that, especially my family. But I find it so weird. So sometimes I have to like use AI to like check just in case just so I don't get in trouble. Because I really don't use AI, okay? It's just me. But yeah. I have to like dumb down my reasonings or something. Just so that I don't get marked as plagiarism. Or like AI. Because that's like my worst thing. I need to have a break. I'm like so tired right now. And that was on me because my siblings, they had to like go somewhere and go to school or something, and they kept waking me up early in the morning. It was like I woke up at 3 and then 4 o'clock and then 5 o'clock and then 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock. And I was like, you know what? I'm so done. Go away. And I finally slept a good hour. I woke up at 8 and I was like, you know what? Fine. I'll just get up anyways. And it was actually a really good thing. I woke up. I had some time with God. I gave some silence on the toilet. Yeah. I read the Bible. I drank my coffee. And the minute I was done with that, I came here and started yapping like crazy. So I'm not complaining. It was actually a really good morning. I have no idea what to talk about now. But I'll like try to make things up as I go because, you know, I'm in improv class. I have to improvise, you know? That's like, it's a club, not a class. But that's what we do. We improvise. So I'll work my way up. Just trust me on that. My voice is getting like so dry. And maybe because I don't drink water. I'm a hypocrite, guys. I'm telling you to drink water, but I'm not drinking water. But then again, I forget. So it's not really my fault, right? Is it just me or like I can only drink water from like the plastic water bottles? If I put water in like a metal like water bottle, it tastes so bad. Maybe it's because like my mom would never put water, just like regular water in my water bottle. It's always like tea or Coke or something. But yeah. It just tastes weird now. If I drink water from a water bottle, it tastes weird. It's not the same. Some people might say I'm like really spoiled, but that's my mom's fault, okay? It's really, really my fault. But like, I just can't. I tried to do it because I was like, you know what? It'll help me track how much water I'm drinking every day. But it ended up tasting really bad. So, I just stopped. I was like, but it's so bad to just drink from plastic because I don't want to like waste, you know? I'm trying to be good for the environment, but it's not working. My taste buds are not my best friend right now. You know, every time I see that I'm waiting for a task, it takes like 5 million years, and I just kind of stand there in front of the screen with Cabby and Topher. And I'm like, this is so sad, because the whole time while I was trying to like record me playing, I was like, is this boring? Like just standing there and waiting for a task? What do I do? So I started running around like crazy, and then I got bored. I was like, you know what? This is weird. I feel like in public servers, I get more tasks, and the days go by faster. But I don't want to go to public servers because the last time I went to a public server, I kept getting kicked out and I kept lagging, and I got kicked out. But then in private servers, it never happens. And maybe it's because there's so many people in public servers, and somehow they always end up turning rich. And I'm like, guys, I'm just trying to have a very nice time grinding, but everyone keeps trading me. And I'm like, I don't have any good offers. I promise you, the only thing I can offer you right now is red potions, but I don't even have those right now. I'm still looking for Nessies and Royal Palace Spaniels, because I'm trying to make a mega. And my strict rule is they cannot be potioned. I need no potions, only because I feel like no potion just means so much more to me. Plus, I forget my pets are fly ride, so I don't really care. And my guinea pig, I'm trying to trade my ride not guinea pig. No, it's a guinea pig. Hamster. Oh my gosh, guinea pig. I'm trying to trade my ride guinea pig for a regular guinea pig. So if anyone wants to do that type of trade, hit me up because I need those. And what else? I forgot. I was going to talk about something. I forgot though. It was like right in my head when I said guinea pig. Oh yeah. Okay. You know, I kind of wish Adopt Me would add like regular pets. Like, you know what I mean? Like pugs. I love what they're called. French bulldogs. They're so cute, but I feel so bad only because their health issues and their breathing problems. I feel so bad. Imagine trying to force yourself to like breathe and like waste half of your energy breathing. They need to stop being bred because they're adorable, absolutely. But seeing them suffer every single day, it's not worth it. We need to stop. We have to do this collective thing where we stop breeding them. It's not good for them. And I don't like seeing dogs suffer. They're too good. They're too sweet. They're literally going to heaven, guys. They're all too sweet to like suffer. You know, my whole thing was when I was younger, I used to love collies. Collies were like my favorite thing for like a really long time because they were so pretty. And then I wanted a pug because they were so cute and small. And now after my dogs, I want to get a Maltese because I have a Bichon and Frise, right? But I can't deal with their curly hair because I don't think it's very hard to maintain. I'll tell you that. So I just kind of want a Maltese when I grow up. But then again, the dog will choose you. I need a hypoallergen dog. I don't know what they're called. I forgot. Because I'm not allergic personally, but my siblings are, and I want all of our dogs to like be together. But I can't do that if my siblings are dying and being itchy. So yeah, we have very limited options. But again, the dog will choose you at the end of the day, right? It's okay. I mean, Chihuahuas are really cute too. Dang it. I like Chihuahuas. My friends, we would call them Chihuahuas because it's really funny. And they're really cute. I mean, I like the idea that that a Chihuahua will only pick one person and love them forever and hate everybody else. That sounds so mean. But I love that idea. It's so cute and loyal. But then again, I feel like I'm saying but then again a lot. Sorry. But like, most of the Chihuahuas I know, they're so cute and they're really sweet. So I don't know why others are very demonic, but they're cute. I remember my dog's stage of teething. She would like bite me, and like if I had slippers, she would bite my toes every 5 seconds. And when I was watching YouTube videos, right, I was like, okay, how do I stop my dog from biting and feeling bad for me? They said scream and make yourself like act like you're in pain. And I did. And she bit me harder. Like, girl, she defeated the whole purpose. Oh, by the way, this is me like individually adding scoops to my ice cream because I need to get my money's worth. That was $100. Okay, anyways, back to my dogs, right? And then she was cute when she slept at least. And then, but she would like pull every 5 seconds. You know, if we were away from her in public, she would scream like she's dying. And it was so bad because it would echo. Other times, she was a very reactive dog. But she was a puppy and she was still learning. And then when she was a teenager, she looked at us and taunted us. She would like grab toilet paper or like slippers, look at us dead in the eyes, be like, hey, you want this? Come get me. And we'd take one step and she would look at us and run away. Other times when my mom was scolding her, my dog would yell back. She was in her teenage phase, so this was like, she knew what she was doing was wrong. She would yell back at my mom, and my mom would like step forward, and my dog, she would run away, but then bark again. Run back towards my mom, bark, and then run back under the bed. It was so funny. That was our favorite memory. She has a big personality. She acts just like us. And then now she refuses to bite my finger. I try to put my finger in her mouth, and my dog would like use her paw to like smack it away, or she'll move her head and lick her mouth or lick my finger. And she's so sweet because other times she'll like suck on my like finger, and it's so cute. But like sometimes she'll like bite it really hard. But now after her puppy phase, like my fingers, they don't feel much. I'm immune to her bites, thankfully. But like she will like lick my finger all over if she bites it too hard, or like stop and start licking my like arm. And I'm like, oh, she's adorable, guys. I'm so happy because like even though her teenage phase and her puppy phase was a nightmare, it's all worth it. I love it. Because at first we were like, oh, so she's like never going to stop biting. No, we were losing faith, but thankfully it all changed, so we're good. Thank God, because that was a nightmare. And now we have our little Havanese, and he's adorable. He's still really shy, but he's still getting used to it. I love him. He's adorable. And maybe it's because I told him that I would turn him into bacon if he didn't like me, but he's still very skeptical around me. But he lets me pet him, and he sniffs me all the time. And whenever I go out, he's like very confused, or like he'll just watch me from afar and act like he's never seen me when I look back at him. And I'm like, oh, so you're like a tsundere. You're cute. I love it. It's adorable. So I can't be too mad about the cutie, you know? I'm so glad it's going to be 15 minutes when I talk, because I'm so lightheaded, and I should probably get another coffee break. I like to take a break because like I can't keep talking for like a good hour. I'm losing my mind. And I feel like I'm like forced to talk loud so that you guys can hear me, or like I don't want it to muffle, you know? I know I hear that I go ugh a lot, or like a ha the whole life, and I'm like, the whole time in my last video I'm like, I hate that. I gotta stop doing that. Ugh, it gave me the ick. I'm gonna go make another list of what to talk about because I officially lost it and I have improvised enough. So I will see you guys in like a couple of minutes, but for you guys it's like 2 seconds, and I should probably go text my friends. They're like texting me like crazy. All right, I'll be back, guys. Mwah. All right, I'm back. I think I finally woke up. My voice is not raspy anymore, and I just got breakfast and I drank all my coffee, so I think I'm ready to record again. So I finished the list that I was going to talk about for the next 30 minutes or so, because yeah, why not? And I think it should cover up the whole video, thankfully. I read most of your comments and you guys are making me blush. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that all of you really like yapping. Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't be stopping to record and then keep going. Yeah, but like it just sounds so, it's more real, you know? Because it's a good excuse to why my voice keeps going out and in and like muffly, you know? I'm so sorry for the bad microphone. It really, guys, I'm broke. I don't have that good quality stuff. It's okay. I'm still working on it. So anywho's, we can talk about K-pop, you know? A lot of my friends really like K-pop. And I really did try to like K-pop. Okay, my sister, she had the biggest phase, and I remember everybody was just really into it. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. I started hearing their music, and I was like, you know what, that's not bad. But then I just never really got into that, you know? I didn't really care for the people. But, like, they're pretty okay, I'll tell you that. Their music's fire. But, I just don't know. I never had that phase. I was like, okay, I heard it once. It was pretty good. And I walked away. It really isn't a big deal. And whenever I tried to make friends, they would always land on K-pop, and they would click like that. And I just felt so left out, because I was like, I want to talk about something, but I don't have the same experience. So I remember there was this era where I just lied. So I was like, oh my gosh, because I knew a couple things because my sister, she would watch it on the TV all the time, and my mom's like really into K-dramas and K-pop. So I was like, yeah, sure, I can learn from them. And so when my classmates would be like, oh my gosh, did you hear like the 17, the new song, or like who's your favorite in hyphen member? And I'm like, oh, I don't know, I liked all of them, it's so hard to pick. But when I was texting, I would like search up the members and figure out which was the cutest. Yeah, so that was a little awkward, and every time I think about it, I'm like, guys, that's so embarrassing. I could have just said I'm not a K-pop person, but when I did say that, I didn't want to sound like a pick-me, you know? I didn't want to be like, oh, I don't like know what K-pop is, or, like, I'm not like into it, because I feel like everything I did, it sounds so pick-me, so I just shut up. And now I'm like, well, it's the truth. I'm not trying to sound like a pick-me. It's just, I just don't like it. It really wasn't, I did not hate it. I just didn't know anything about it, or was that interested in it. But yeah, I kind of felt really left out, and I was like, so guys, what else do you want to talk about? And they just kept talking about K-pop. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I'll leave it at that. And then, yeah, I don't even remember. I just talked about other stuff. This is so random. I don't even know what to talk about. I'm sorry, guys. I feel the coffee kicking in. Oh, bro, I feel like I'm allergic to coffee or something. Because every time I drink coffee, like even one sip, my stomach starts gargling. It's like really weird. I'm like, shoot, I'll see you on the toilet. Oh my goodness, massive diarrhea, guys. TMI, my bad. Anyways, you know, same goes with anime. I feel like I like the classical animes, you know, Pokemon, Yokai Watch, Horimiya, Insomniacs After School, Yuri and Ice, My Hero Academia, Haikyuu. I loved all of those. Well, actually, I had a big MHA phase for like 3 years of my life. But yeah, we don't talk about that cringy era. Haikyuu, I'm still in that era. I love volleyball. I love me some volleyball, guys. But all of that, I don't really binge watch animes, you know? I just kind of just watch them and be like, oh, that's cute. Like, I watch edits of it, but I'm not, like, a hardcore anime fan. And all my guy friends, they're like, oh, I've been, like, up till, like, 3 a.m. And I'm like, interesting. And that's all they do. And they always talk about something. And then, you know, in the yearbook, I was in the yearbook committee, right? In 8th grade. So I was, like, working on the yearbook. And I kid you not, almost all the, captions, yearbook quotes, they were all from anime. And, like, it's from Attack on Titan or Dragon Ball Z. I forgot. Like all of those, or Demon Slayer, absolutely, always Demon Slayer. And I forgot which one that is. Shoot, I forgot. It's like that one dude with white hair. I forgot. I'm not that much of an anime fan, sorry. But, it was one of those. I forgot what it's called, dang it. I'll figure it out. But yeah, it was like all that. I don't think, I'm so sick of it. Oh, Spy Family, I actually binge watched that one. Maybe I am getting into my anime, getting into my anime phase. I need to slow down, I'm sorry. The coffee's actually kicking in. But maybe I am slowly getting into the anime phase, because I'm not a hardcore lover like that. Especially those weirdos. Oh my gosh. Every time I go to an anime store, I see the most outrageous thing ever. And I'm like, how do you like that? I don't know. Sometimes hardcore anime fans are actually so scary. But other times, they're such a vibe. I like them. Anyways, you know how, like, when I was younger, I used to have, like, a bunch of pets. Like, I mean, guinea pigs, hamsters, rabbits. I used to have birds, and we would save birds, like, random birds off the streets. And they still come to our window and say hi, and I'm like, oh my goodness, they're so cute. But now I realize that I remember that we had no cats. I mean, we lived in an apartment, right? So we had, like, apartment cats. They would, like, roam around, and we would feed them or, like, pet them. But I've never had a personal cat in our apartment, like, in my family. And I'm like, I really want a cat, but my family is very allergic, and they don't want a hairless cat. And I'm like, oh, that's so unfortunate. But they're so cute. But I do lean into more of a dog person, only because, you know, I was raised with 3-4 dogs. And I'm like, okay, you know what? They're cute. But I feel like it's a 50-50. Only because I've never had a cat, so I can't say anything. But, yeah, I do really want a cat. I remember when I was younger, we had, like, 2 birds named Sunny and Percy. And then we had, like, 6 guinea pigs. Goodness. And then 3 rabbits in our whole life. And then, like, we had hundreds of birds, I'm telling you. We had so many birds because we saved them. We saw a baby pigeon who couldn't fly. So we saved him. And I don't know if it's a she or he, but we called him Sunny. We had so many Sunnies because we were unoriginal like that. But we would save them and we would put them in his box. He would never fly away, though. And I'm like, wow. He was really cute. I'm so sad because birds are adorable, but I was never that old enough to understand how to take care of a bird. Other birds, my mom would just let free because, you know, that was one of the right things to do. My guinea pigs, they all died because of either old age or because my brother, he was really young, so he took them a shower, even though you're not supposed to, and it was like really cold water, so they got hypothermia. And then my bunnies, same thing happened. But then the others, they just died out of natural causes, and I'm like, okay. We couldn't give them the best life they should have had. And when I grew up, I low-key kind of want a dog, but then again, if I don't ever get a dog, I'm probably going to get a bunny. Only because bunnies, you can potty train them. And they're really cute, and I think that if I live in an apartment, I don't know, I think with, like, marble flooring, I think it could work. It could work. I want to, like, have a spacious place, but then again, I'm saying but then again a lot lately. Goodness. I need to use more words. My vocabulary is very little, I'm telling you. But dang, I really want more pets. Right now, I think that 2 dogs is more than enough to handle. They're cute, but they're a lot of work, I'll tell you that. But it's the best decision you can ever make, because I remember our family being so stressed out, but they made it so fun, because now when we, like, don't know what to talk about on the family table, we kind of just talk about dumb things our dogs have done. Because I don't know about you, but, like, in our family, we talk and eat while eating in the dinner table. We are the loudest family in our apartment. 100%. It's like, it's so awkward if you don't talk, you know? That's just how we do it. I forgot what else I was going to talk about. Give me a second. I made a list. I forgot what I was going to do. Oh, okay. You know those type of friends who, I don't know, have that dirty or extremely petty... We have, like, those petty fights with. I don't know. They act like they're your friend, but then again, you're like, wait, are you really my friend? I don't know. I feel like if a friend is making you confused, they're not your friend. Because a friend's supposed to, like, help reassure you, right? They're like, you know that they love you and they know that you love them.
But when it comes to those friends who kind of like give you mixed signals, like, do you guys hate me or what? Then I feel like, yeah, those are the type of people you either need to talk to or drop immediately. There's never an in-between. They scare me low-key because, like, they're so bipolar. And it scares me because, like, do you just hate me? Like, what did I do? If I'm having doubt from like that type of friend, I'm gonna drop them. I'm gonna talk to them, of course. And if they like they dismiss it, of course we're gonna drop them. At first, when I was younger, I was like, dropping people was so scary, and I was so afraid to lose people. But now it's like, well, my mental health comes first, no? And if you're acting like this, something's up, and I need to let go of you, because maybe we're just not that compatible, you know? Especially those who gossip like every 5 seconds. I was like, that's all you can talk about? If that's all you can talk about, then they're 100% going to talk bad about you or something, or gossip about you. I can't trust those type of people. We can gossip, like, sometimes, of course, like, not like gossiping bad about people or like rumors. It's like, hey, I don't like what this person is doing because they're making me like feel like this, you know? But that's all I can do. I don't know. Some people are very skeptical, especially in high school. I don't know, everybody just wants to be friends with everybody. Other times, like, they're desperate to try to, like, get attention, right? So they'll, like, spread lies or gossip because that's all they know how to do. I don't know, those type of people scare me. Watch out, guys. Watch out. Not everybody can be friends. Remember, a friend to everybody is a friend to none. You know what? That was a little harsh. I'm sorry. But, like, I have a lot of opinions about this topic, only because I've been surrounded by so many fake people. It scares me now. It doesn't scare me. It's just, like, I feel like I need to be more cautious, you know? You know those people who are, like, really insecure that their jealousy bombards them? It like takes over them, and now they just can't be happy for nobody because it just makes them feel bad. I can't even be mad at them because it's like, you poor honey sweetheart, the only person that's hating on you is yourself. And I just don't, it hurts me to see them feel so insecure when they're like the most perfect human being I can ever imagine. And I can't be mad because they're going through something, and I don't, but like, then again, I can't be that type of person to constantly reassure you like that, you know? I don't know, it's so sad. But then again, you know, you have to drop them because they definitely need to work on themselves, and if you keep trying to help them, it's only going to ruin you more. Sometimes they get so insecure of themselves, they're really jealous, or like they're really competitive, and they can't be happy with your accomplishments, and that's just not a real friend. I had those experiences, and it was so hard for me to drop them. I don't know why this conversation turned into an ex-best friend thing. I'm sorry. We can talk about other stuff, because this one's a little touchy, I think. This is a touchy subject. You know that song, "To My Ex-Best Friend, I Thought I Knew You to the End"? Yeah, that's literally one of my favorite go-to songs whenever I have a ex-best friend. Bro, I felt like I was in a gotcha movie or something. I love that song. It's literally so catchy. And every time I see somebody, like, fighting, that's, like, the only song that comes to my mind. And I'm like, damn, that is such a good vibe. But then I had to tell myself, like, oh my gosh, this is, like, a really serious situation. I gotta stop. Yeah, I have, like, total ADHD sometimes. It's, like, not even funny. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm so giggly because of the coffee, and I'm, like, talking faster than normal. I'm so sorry. Maybe it was, like, a really bad idea to drink coffee first thing before I record. And I guess that is on me. But I did want to kind of, like, be a little bit more energetic for this video. And, like, my legs are shaking like crazy. And I'm, like, so giggly, it's not cute. And then my dog is, like, barking because she thinks she's, like, a superhero trying to protect us from random people outside. Who's gonna tell her she's just a really cute baby who cannot fight for the death of her? She'll, like, bark at you, but she'll do more talking than she does fighting. It's really cute. But it's funny, but really sad to watch. Because I'm like, honey, you're not doing anything. But it's okay, we can support her, I guess. But we do have to teach her to stop being a little reactive. I'm a little overstimulated right now because of my own voice. Has that ever happened to you? Like, you talk and you're like, you know what, I'm overstimulating myself. I have to shut up. Because that's how I feel right now. You know, I never realized how I talked or, like, how I sounded. And low-key, my voice kind of annoys me. Maybe it's because I sometimes sound really robotic. And then other times I'm, like, really emotional. But it's weird. And then I realized I talk really sassily. If that's not even a word. I make up my own words, guys. It's a fun thing to do. You should do it too. I
I don't know. I sound like I'm a... I don't know. I sound really weird. I have to stop. Maybe I should change how I talk, because, like, it low-key annoys me. Maybe I'm just too hard on myself. You know what? That does happen. I will hate on nobody else but myself. You know how your brain does this thing where anything you do, you will hate on because you did it? But if someone else did it, you're gonna be like, whoa, that's so cool. They're so sweet. They're so cute. Yeah, that's like, I feel like that's everybody. Because my friend will be making something so beautiful, and she's like, oh, it's so ugly. I can't. And it's like, you can tell she's really disappointed in herself. Not in the, oh, it's so bad. It's like, I really hate it. Like, why'd I even do that? But I think it's so beautiful. And I'm not even trying to, like, put her down on purpose. It's like, you know how, like, some people are like, oh, it's so pretty, even though it's, like, really ugly? That's not, I hate when, like, don't be that jealous, guys. If it's pretty, say it. If it's ugly, go say it. Like, not like saying, oh, it's so ugly. It's like hey, I mean, like, you can, like, put a little bit of this and that. Maybe it'll look better, you know? That's, like, the right way you can, like, say, hey, it doesn't look that great, but I know it can be better. But, like, when she made it so pretty, and then someone made something very similar, and they were like, oh my god, that's so pretty, like, whoa. And I'm like, see, you just hate your own thing because you did it. I don't know, the human brain's so weird. And I feel like anything you do, you will hate on yourself because you're your own greatest enemy, you know? I think we should all just change how we think. You know, I'm actually so happy that we get to have this break. I was, like, actually really hyped, right? I was like, guys, I'm so happy. I have to get out. I don't want to, like, talk to anybody right now. I just want to have some me time. And not even a week, like, 3 days later, I'm like, guys, I actually kind of miss you guys. And I'm so people deprived. Watch me see them again and get really happy and loud. It happens every time we have, like, vacation or, like, a break. Even if it was, like, a week break, I'll get so happy to see them. I don't know, maybe I'm just a people person. I love talking to people. You know, yesterday, I was going to H-Mart with my family, right? And we go there almost every, like, week. Like, twice, maybe, every week together as a family. And I can't, like, all the cashiers, they're so sweet. And because I have 3 siblings, right, we're, like, a whole group. We kind of look like a cult sometimes. Especially in quarantine when we all had, like, black masks and all we wore was, like, black and white. We did look like a cult. There was no color, guys. But we were so loud, and we were just kept yapping. And then my second sister and we look alike, right? So the cashier was like, twins? I said, no, we're not twins. We're 2 years apart. And we all had a conversation, and my mom was like, God, you're being so loud. Shut up. As in a jokingly way, because we were all really loud. And, like, I feel like I was, like, really happy to talk to somebody outside the family, because I'm so people deprived. I will talk to literally anybody and everybody. And it was really fun because we all laughed and we said bye, and we were talking to like 3-4 cashiers, and it was really fun. I miss people. You know, I love being in my neighborhood because we all know each other, and like my parents, they have a lot of connections, right? So they'd be like, oh, you're my parents' children, right? And I'm like, yes, I am. Hi. And other times, right, I'll be like, hey, how are you, to like these grandmas or like people. I'm like, how's your kids? How's your daughters? How are your dogs? And it's really fun. I like that. And I was like, how's your vacation last week? And sometimes my friends would be like, you're actually a grandma. You talk to everybody. And other times when I see kids and like random kids, I'm like, hi. I love talking to them because they're really funny. I don't know. We have such dumb conversations with kids. And it literally lights my mood up so much. I hate how annoying kids are, but like, they're so fun to talk to, because, like, who else is going to talk about their 3rd, 5th favorite color, you know? Who else is going to tell me which pirate I like? I don't know, but has anyone watched, like, Glitter Force, Lolly Rock, Ben and Holly, Little Kingdom, or any of those childhood movies? Bro, I used to love that so much. Literally my favorite. I don't know. They helped me grow up. I'm trying to find other topics to talk about because I'm improvising, guys. I need to, like, lock in for the wrong things. But, you know, I don't know. If you hear a fan, I'm so sorry, bro. My dogs love the fan, so they will, like, literally sleep in front of it. And I will never get the chance to feel the wind. But it's okay, because as long as they're happy, right? Yeah, I'm so sorry. I mean, I did warn you. I was like, you're going to hear a lot of background noises in this channel, but I hope not that does not bother you. You can think about it as yapping with white noise. It could help, right? Right? No? Yeah. I don't know. Hey, we have like 11 more minutes to go. Let's go. Personally, I'm the only one celebrating, but yeah, it's okay. This new editing app is so sweet. I actually got the hang of it, and it's actually super easy. I'm so grateful. But I will be using the same transitions over and over again because I love it. They're so pretty. And I like the preppy colors. You know, I wish that I was more preppy in real life, but I feel like because I have the specific features, I can't look preppy or I'll look weird. Or like, I don't know. I can only stick with neutral colors, but when I do use pastel, it just looks better. I don't know. I feel like I'm just too insecure to like wear those, but if I ever do, I'll be wearing a lot of them. I don't know, I don't buy my own clothing, but if you see my Temu shopping list, get ready, guys. Get ready. I love anything with flared sleeves. They're so pretty. It's so elegant. I love it. I'm trying to find more things to talk about. We'll see. I'll think about something. You know these trending things like blind boxes, Pop Mart, and like Labubus? I don't know. I feel like people just like these specific things only because it's trending. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm a hater. I gotta stop being a hater, guys. You know, I don't know. There's so many things I'm like, why would people like these ugly creatures? Especially, what are they called? Those things, fugglies? They scare me. I don't know why people like them. But something tells me that a bunch of people just get it because it's trending. Because why is it so overpriced? There's a shop in this mall I go to almost every day, right? And they're always selling these Labubus. And they have little cute accessories for them. And I remember them being like $40 just for the Labubu. And the accessories are like really expensive. I'm like, guys, who actually gets these? And of course they're cute. I mean, not really. My mom thinks they're cute. So, but she doesn't want to collect them because they're really expensive. But I do plan on getting it for her on her birthday. Because, I mean, they're cute, right? I guess. For her. But can we like all like things because it's cute? Not because it's trending. I don't know. It just bothers me. And I don't even know why it affects me. I mean, it's not even their life is not mine, right? It doesn't affect me. But like, I feel bad for them spending so much money on things that are so ugly. And tell me why the limited edition one, I don't know. The special Labubu is brown. It could have been any color. I'm not a hater, guys. It pains me to see people like spend so much money on things that look so basic. Maybe they're cute and that I'm just blind. Maybe I'm blind, you know? I'll stop. You know, maybe the more I talk, the more worse it gets. I'll shut up. I'm sorry. You know, I used to like want to make a channel for role-playing. So like Bloxburg roleplays, which is why I'm so into building. I'll be building a bunch of Bloxburg houses. And I like played Toca Boca, right? I bought almost all the packs for like these YouTube videos. And I like had over like 500 episode ideas for like the series I wanted to make. It did not work out because I had everything ready, right? I bought the houses, I got all the characters, but then I don't know how people make such amazing thumbnails. I still don't know how to make thumbnails. I see so many other Adopt players make such cool thumbnails. I'm like, how do you do that? I'm a mobile player, so it's not gonna look really cute. Especially when they like, you have like characters, their OC. No, I'm sorry. Their avatars on the thumbnail. Mine's like so laggy, I hate it. And I feel like it's so much work to try to make it look good. So, the thumbnails are not cute. I'm sorry. I try to make it look colorful. They're gonna look a little repetitive, I think. We'll see, right? We'll see. I'm so excited to make a bunch of builds. And you're gonna see a bunch of signs saying this is not mine. But I'm so excited because when I'm done with those builds, I can use different parts of those builds to make my ruler's castle. And that's going to be like $100,000. So we'll see. We'll see. That's why I'm waiting for 2 Times Weekend or like the Summerfest. And I really do hope they add pugs or like cute animals or regular dash hounds. Those are going to be so cute. I saw so many TikToks being like, oh, pets Adopt Me should add, and they're so adorable, and I'm like, guys, we should totally do that. Or like fruit themed
pets. They're gonna be so cute. I want that. I would actually collect all of them and spend a bunch of money on them. I'd make megas and neons. Adopt Me, you should totally do that. Because you should do that if you're not gonna bring all the old pets back. Because I think value really ruined the game. But, you know, value is like an option, you know? You can choose to do values, or you can choose to be happy and enjoy the game. But that's like a personal thing, you know? It's a preference. I don't know why I'm yelling. I feel like I'm yelling at my iPad. I'm an iPad kid, 100%. I had mobile my whole life, right? But I recently got my iPad in 7th grade. That's not recent, but it's like, I love my iPad so much. And I remember when I first got it, I was like, I miss my iPad. I want to go back to it. And I love my iPad so much. I feel like I use that more than my phone. And I had a phone ever since I was in kindergarten. So electronics don't faze me anymore. It's just there. I use it when I need to. I use it for fun. But I get bored of it so easily that I'd rather talk to people and socialize in the playground with a bunch of kids who couldn't give a flip about me instead of going on my iPad. It's so fun though. I remember going to the playground because my family, we had a lot of energy as children, right? So we would go to the playground from 6 all the way to 8 or like 7:30. And we would make so many friends, like play tag. I'd be on the swings instead of playing tag most of the time. I can be on the swings for hours and my hips will get bruises because of the swings, but it's still fun. I don't care. That's my favorite memory. But that was really cool. I feel like I'm jumping into so many things without knowing. When I tell you I have the biggest ADHD when talking, I will be like talking about 5 different things and you're gonna like, whoa, slow down. And I wouldn't even know it. Like, I forgot what I was talking about 3 seconds ago. And I swear, no, I can't swear, I'm sorry, God. I promise you, I don't even mean it. It's like, I try to talk about something and I'm too focused on talking about random other things. Like, I jump into other topics. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I was talking about my iPad, right? No? I don't know. But yeah, I love my iPad, guys. Oh, but I did want to bring my iPad to school. But because I had my iPad since my dog had her puppy phase, she was teething so bad. If I like put my iPad down for 1 second, she would rip it apart. So I have like tears and like bite marks and broken pieces on my iPad case because of my dog. And this is my second one. She did it to my first one too. And I'm like, you know what? iPad cases are kind of expensive. They're like max $30. But mine's just like $15, $20, I think, because they was on sale. Which I'm very happy for. And I'm like really embarrassed I'm very embarrassed to show it in school. So I won't. And I have 2 cracks on my iPad. The first one, which is a big one, happened because my dog was sitting on it. Because she's fat. And the other one, I forgot how I got it. It's okay. I think it happened because of the first crack. Or maybe I was too rough with it. I don't know. But can you tell I love fat things? Guys, I need to like get suggestions of fat pets in Adopt Me. I will literally collect all of them. And I love cute puppy pets. I will spend a bunch of money on it. You know, Star Pets? I actually was really interested in it. But I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of broke. I don't have money. So I won't do it. But it's just a thought, you know? Maybe Star Pets is cool. But I feel like just getting... If I get a specific amount of ride potions, it'll be cheaper to get that pet than using Star Pets. I don't know. It's in my blood to save money and get sales, guys. I use a ton of math in this game, and I don't know if it's healthy for me. But it's fun, you know. I don't complain too much about it. I'm tired again. I need to talk to people, because sometimes I'm like, I don't want to talk to any of you guys. In the middle of the day, I'm like, I want to call all of you. All of you. You know, I was actually really embarrassed to make this channel because, I don't know, something about, like, having channels, like, oh, I'm so embarrassed. But no, I feel like it's fine now. I mean, talking here is, it's fine. It's very natural now. But when my siblings heard about it, they taunted me. They're like, let's put it on the TV. And they would, like, put it on their iPads or, like, on their phone and blast it out loud. I'm like, I can't hear my voice. I sound 13. And the only reason why I'm saying I sound 13 is because of my dumb sister. She's like, ew, you sound 13. Like, shut up. No, I don't. And then the more I hear my voice, I'm like, okay, maybe I do. Maybe I do sound a little, like, 13. I hate looking a little younger, but, like, it's such a compliment. But then again, it's like, the police is in my school, they sometimes don't even believe I'm that age. But then again, I get away from a lot of things, you know? Sometimes when I'm, like, I don't have a hall pass or whatever, in
they're like, oh, I know you're a good kid, blah 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 blah, you would never do that, or like they believe me so much, and I'm like, thank you. I don't even try to like lie because I know I didn't do anything wrong, but it's so nice to know that they will believe me because I look innocent. So yeah, there's perks to it, you know. I don't want to grow up anyways. I try to like have a very childlike personality, not like being childish or like just living my best life and acting my age. Sorry, my sister just got home and my dog got really excited. Anywho, she's a cutie, I promise. She's just really weird today. I don't think she had enough sleep. But I don't know, acting like your age is just, you're gonna miss being young, so I try to cherish it as much as possible. Anyways, I think I will wrap it up today. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed my very annoying and weird ADHD brain. Low-key, I kind of realized how much of a grandma I am. I keep lecturing you guys, and I'm so sorry. I feel like a teacher. Especially last episode, like last video, where I was like, it won't happen again. Oh, I cringe. I cringe on my voice so much. Remember, if you want to hear more Yap sessions, like and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you for motivating me to just keep going. You guys are all so sweet, and you will be seeing a lot more. I promise you that. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye, cuties!